was dating a short guy recently because I don't have a choice. And I had to end it because he was always asking me for piggyback rides.
My name is Marcella Arguello, and I'm a stand-up comedian.
Every time he hugged me, I looked like a koala bear on a tree. I was like, get off of me, it's over.
My parents are born and raised in El Salvador, and I was born and raised in Northern California. The household was always fun. You know, Latinos were very proud of our culture, no matter where we're from. And I was the youngest, so I got the least amount of attention. So I was the loudest, always looking to make everybody laugh.
So my brother just had a baby, and the entire 9 months that his girlfriend was pregnant, they argued what they were going to name the baby girl. And he won. They ended up naming her Atara, after the 80s game system, Atari. Yep, that's why we don't let boys name babies. Because we'll have a bunch of Zeldas and Links running around town.
Someone suggested for me to do stand-up because I was always, looking for a little attention. So they were like, you should try stand-up. And I was like, I'm very self-involved and very selfish. I don't really like working with groups. I can work with a group. I'm fine with that. I can be a team leader, but I prefer to rely on myself. So I do like the power of just standing by yourself with your own words in front of a room full of people and just saying what you want to say. Since
always, I've been called a giraffe. Oh, I'm glad you find it funny because it offends me as a proud Girafrican American. This is stupid. I know, I agree.
Stupid. I find it fascinating about stand-up is that you can talk about something that means a lot to you. You could have a message and you can hide it behind a voice, like, doing an impression of somebody, and it gets them. Like, they realize they heard something very serious and then they kind of went with the rest of the ride. And you're kind of changing their mind without realizing. They don't even realize that you're changing their mind or making them think a little differently, because you can send a heavy message on stage and hide it with something kind of silly, which is what I like to do.
I used to work as a bank teller, and I'll never forget the first guy that ever hit on me. He was adorable, charming, asked me to dinner, and I would have said yes if I didn't know he had negative $76 in his account. I was like, we're not even in a relationship, and you already owe me money.
I think, especially right now, in all of entertainment, there's a boom for not just women, but for minorities, which is good. There's a demand now, and we have to be there for that. But it's part of that is putting in the time and the effort to show that we are just as talented as any other race of people or any other gender. So it's interesting to move forward, but it's a lot of work. I think we have a lot of work to do.